Hey guys, it's Mrs. K. Brown. Today I'm going to be teaching you lesson 8-2, which is fact families with 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like you had fact families with addition and subtraction, you can have fact families with multiplication and division too. We have already taught you how to multiply in several different ways, and now you can use your multiplication facts to help you with division because they're fact families. For example, if I have a multiplication problem like 7 times 4 equals 28, I know that the three numbers in my fact family are going to be 7, 4, and 28. So I like to think of them as a little family. Here's their family picture. Anytime I write an equation in this fact family, I have to use the numbers 7, 4, and 28. I can't use any other numbers. But I could use these numbers, if I know 7 times 4 is 28, to help me with division. The other problems that would be in this fact family, besides 7 times 4 is 28, would be 4 times 7 equals 28, and then 2 division problems. You'll always have 2 multiplication and 2 division. My division problems, remember the dividend is always the biggest number, and 28 is the biggest number in my family. And then one of the divisors could be 7, and that means the quotient would have to be 4. Or I can start with the dividend of 28 and have a divisor of 4, and my quotient would be 7. But no matter what, all of the facts are in the family because they all use 7, 4, and 28. You'll notice that the total here is the dividend here. Alright, I'm going to show you how that you can use your fact families to help you solve division problems. By knowing your multiplication, it will help you with division. If you had a problem such as 18 divided by 6 equals something, you could think of this problem as something times 6 equals 18. You just look at it backwards. Something times 6 equals 18, since they're fact families. If you know how to count by sixes, you could do that, but that's pretty hard. So what you could do is just keep adding 6 until you get to 18. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus another 6 is 18, so that's 3. Oh yeah, that's right. 3 times 6 is 18. So now I know if 3 times 6 is 18, then 18 divided by 6 must be 3. Let's do one more example, or I will do it for you. This one we're going to make it super easy. We're just going to do 2 divided by 1 equals something. Multiplying by 1 is pretty easy, so let's think of it as multiplication. Something times 1 equals 2. Well, how many times would I have to count by 1 until I get to 2? 2 times. 2 times 1 is 2. So that means 2 divided by 1 equals 2. This one, I want you to pause the video and try it on your own. I am going to tell you that 3 times 4 equals 12. If you know that 3 times 4 equals 12, you can do 12 divided by 3. Pause the video and give yourself time to figure that out. Alright, if you figured that out, you know you just have to use the exact same numbers. I have a 12 in my family, I have a 3 in my family, and so I need a 4 to complete my family. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. This time, I am not going to give you the multiplication problem first. I want you to pause the video when you're ready and try to figure this one out all by yourself. 18 divided by 2 equals something. So you should be thinking, in multiplication, you go backwards. Something times 2 equals 18. something times 2 equals 18. So go ahead, pause the video, count by 2s until you get to 18, and then fill in that number. Alright, if you've paused the video, you've had time to count, and you know that 9 times 2 is 18. Therefore, 18 divided by 2 equals 9. They both have all the same numbers because they are a fact family. Now you should be an expert on fact families and using multiplication to help you with division. If you're not, feel free to watch this video again.